This is the Corsair H100 Watercooling. Just put it in your system and it's done. There's no cutting tubes. It's the simple way to do water cooling. So, you got a dual rad for first off. It fits almost every socket you could think of at the moment. LGA 775, 1155, 1156, 1366, and AM2/AM3. This is the extreme performance liquid cooling, liquid CPU cooler. That's what they call it. Okay, on the top we got some specs. Got a picture of it. On the back we have saying how well it performs, and obviously that's fail for red for stock CPU cooler, and then you got H100. They're saying is their best one out there. They also show their H80 and H60 and how they perform. And that's how you got another picture. And this side we got some technical specifications. So it shows the radiator dimensions, which is 122mm by 275mm by 27mm. Then you got your fan dimensions, which is 120mm by 120mm by 25mm. Fan speed is 1300 RPMs to 2600 RPM. Fan airflow is 46 to 92 cubic feet per minute. Fan noise level is kind of covered by the sticker, which I'm just going to move. 22 to 39 decibels. And fan pressure is anywhere from 1.6 to 7.7 millimeters H2O, and the rest is just other languages. Okay, so let's get to opening up this. Just go through the slit. Start ripping this plastic off. So my box seems to be a little bit crumpled. Hopefully yours isn't, but I'm sure there's enough protection in here that does not affect it. Oh, there, it folds like that. Folds up. So we got to stop. Do not return this product to the store. Got to return it straight to Corsair, supposedly. We got solutions guide, so that's basically, oh, it's a little product guide for stuff to buy. Dominator GT, hey, I got that. Corsair PSU, unfortunately did not get that. Corsair Obsidian 800D, hey, I got that. They also show one of their SSDs, an older one though. I wonder why. H100 manual and how to install. Quite pictographic and quite simple. I don't think there is any English words besides the fact that it says AMD on one side and Intel on the other. Basically universal languages, so that's quite handy in case you're in the middle of Bosnia putting this together. So it comes with two 120mm fans. Here is a couple. Looks like a AM2 AM3 bracket, I believe. I'm maybe going to get confirmation on that in just a second. Let's just see. What's that AM2 AM3 bracket versus well, that looks like it was the Intel one. And then we have lots of hardware for fan mounting, etc. We got a little silicone pack to keep everything dry. And
some do not eat.
Yeah, some do not eat, otherwise you'll begin to dehydrate your whole body. And the rest of it is just the main unit. I believe that's everything in there. So you got your dual 120 radiator, which then outputs to those tubes, which are actually anti-kinked. on top. And you get your main unit with the thermal pad pre-applied, with just a nice little handy cover over top. The tubes rotate in place, so basically wherever you're putting it, it's safe. You got one wire with a Molex as well as a fan header to get the CPU temperature, etc., and then one for the Molex for extra power. So in here you have your pump, as well as the fact that it's the contact point itself, the heatsink. So on the top, it looks like we have the fan headers to output to the fans that you want to put on your rad. And on this side, it looks like we have a little connection port, which may be which may have a cord somewhere in here. It does not seem to have a cord. Whatever. And it also looks like you can take this unit apart. Now the unit also has a fan speed button, I think that is. You basically compress it and change your fan speed. So if you want your system to be running quiet and you don't really care too much about how much it's going to heat up, then you can turn it to low. Or if you're gaming and you want it to be at high the whole time, you can turn it all the way to high. And I think that's how it works. So yeah, this has been my unboxing of the Corsair H100 Watercooler. Is there anything else you wanted to see unboxed? This, or maybe any of these?